Suffering is part of the process. Struggle is part of the process. If you want success, and I assume you do, we know that success is vital. In order to get to where you want to be in life, in order to accomplish a great thing in life, you must go through struggling. You must willing to accept suffering. Suffering is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. The reason that I'm telling you this, so instead of resist to struggling, instead of avoid suffering, you have to accept it. You actually not only have to accept it, and you have to welcome it because of the struggle. That's why you will build your strength. That's why you will grow stronger as a person. There was a story about a man and the butterfly. A man was watching a butterfly struggling going through a hole. After watching several hours, a butterfly was suddenly stopped. It was for a moment that it showed that it was stuck in its cocoon. The man then decided to use a scissor to cut its cocoon to help the butterfly get out easier. The butterfly got out because of the man's help, but its body and its wing were still small. A man was waiting, but it didn't get any bigger. It didn't get any larger. Eventually, the butterfly ended up spending the rest of its life crawling instead of flying. Despite the man's coy heart, a butterfly was never able to fly. The moral of the story is, struggling is very important of success. A man wasn't aware that a butterfly had to go through its struggle for its body to get bigger and for its wing to get bigger. It's a part of the nature. And if you try to skip that process, a butterfly will never able to fly. And the same thing applies with human. If you want to grow stronger, if you want to build strength, you have to go through pain. You have to go through struggling. You know that in order for your physical body to get bigger, to build your muscle, you have to hit the gym. And when you hit the gym, you have to go through pain. But because of that pain, your body getting bigger, your muscle getting bigger, stronger. And I know that there's many times in my life, I'm sure you and me, we try to avoid struggle, we try to avoid suffering, and we only want success, we only want the reward. But life doesn't work that way. Anything worth having is going to be hard. It's just the way it is. If I could tell my younger self that anything worth having is worth fighting for, anything worth having is supposed to be hard. I wish that I knew this earlier in my life, so that I can remove all the expectation, so that I can expect nothing and more focus on putting the work. I remember that when I got my internship and my first job, it was so hard. I have to go through so many rejection. And I told myself at that time that why did I have to suffer all of this bullshit? But now I know that it taught me that anything worth having is going to be hard. That's why I carry that lesson with me into my life for so many other aspects of life, especially relationship. Nobody in my life told me that getting a high quality relationship is supposed to be hard. It's not easy. It not happen in one day. It not happen in 1 week. It not happen in a month or a year. It take time and it take consistent effort to get the type of relationship that you always been wanting. If you want to have that high quality girlfriend or high quality best friend, you have to put in a lot of work to accomplish that. But none of the people in my life told me that. And when I look at people around me and when I compare myself with other people, I believe that it's supposed to be easy. And that when I don't get what I want quickly, when I don't get the type of relationship quick enough, I become disappointed, I become impatient. But little did I know that I have to go through a lot of struggles. I have to put in a lot of effort to get those type of relationship in my life. If one thing that I can share with you, and one thing that you can remember through this episode, that you have to know that anything worth having is going to be hard. It's happened in your job, in your career. It's happened in your relationship. It's happened in almost every aspect of your life. Don't expect that your best friend just dropped out of the sky in front of your house and you just have it. Don't expect that that's great high quality girlfriend will just out of the blue drop in front of your house. It's just not happened that way. Now when I go about my day, when I go about my life, I stop expecting that those relationships just come out of the blue. I know that I have to put in a lot of work, and now I actually welcome struggle and challenging and suffering into my life. Before, I always complain. Before, I always question myself. I always question God. Why do I have to go through all the struggle in my life? But now I know that struggle is part of the success. And it's helped me become a stronger person. It's helped me grow. It's helped build my strength. This famous quote once said, "What you fear, you attract. But what you look at disappears." So if you actually fear of suffering, if you actually fear of struggle, you will attract more struggle into your life. You will encounter more resistance into your life. And it's make your life become way more difficult. But if you actually look at suffering, if you actually welcome challenges, it will disappear quicker and you will become stronger quicker. So stop avoiding suffering, stop avoiding struggle, and instead welcome it into your life. Realize that each struggle that you have to go through will build your strength. Each obstacle that you face will have a potential great benefit later in your life. Once you understand the purpose behind the discomfort, it will be easier to overcome. You must embrace and love the discomfort. Nobody wants to go through the discomfort, but it's a part of the success. And if you want success, you must also want suffering. You must also want the discomfort. Difficult events occur for our spiritual growth. These aren't meant to be punishment. You don't see a beautiful sunset or a rainbow when everything goes well. You only see a beautiful sunset and the rainbow awaits after heavy rain. Remember that an airplane can take off when it goes against a wind, and diamonds are made under the pressure. Every time you go through struggle, you must remember these examples. Struggle is part of the process. Struggle is part of success. Remember, what you fear, you attract. But what you look at disappears. Look at struggle right into the face. Welcome struggle, welcome sufferings. Because when you welcome those, instead of looking at the pains that you have to experience, now you focus on the potential benefit that the struggle or suffering bring into your life. It will help you become a stronger person. It will help build your patience, build your characteristics. The same thing when you encounter bad dates. Bad dates happen to teach you something good, to let you appreciate when a good day happens into your life. You can't change each event that happens to you, but you can always change your attitude towards with what happened into your life. It's all about how you interpret each event that happened into your life. Choose to see a good in everything that happened into your life. Appreciate a struggle. Be grateful for your struggle. Because of it, you know that you are still surviving and you are still in a progress. As long as you're making progress, that's all that matters. How long will it take until you accomplish your goal? It's not in your control to decide. It will happen when you are ready. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you find it valuable, please share on your social media. Share with at least one friend that you know. Email me, let me know what struggle that you are going through right now. Instead of focusing on the storm, instead of focusing on the darkness into your life, focus on the potential benefits that it will bring into your life later. And until next time, as always, you guys are awesome. Thank you.